Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tracy. I'm an international student in the UK, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you my real earnings from all of the jobs I've done between 12th of April 2022 to 12th of April 2023, and I'll be sharing how much I paid as tax and how much I got refunded as tax. Yes, you heard that right, tax refund. Before we get into that though, I would like to mention that there is something known as national minimum wage in the UK. A national minimum wage is a minimum amount that you can get paid from any job that you do. You can get paid more, but you cannot get paid less. And if you find yourself on a job that pays you less than this amount, then you should stop the job immediately. So I pulled this document from the YouGov website, and I'll leave a link in the description. My first job in the UK, I got paid £6 per hour working in a fish and chip shop. I was 17 at that time, and I was only allowed to work 10 hours a week because I was on a child student visa. But I left that job and I still got paid £9.50 per hour, even though I was still 17. Some employers will pay you just petty amounts and others will pay you good amounts. Doesn't matter your age. Once I turned 18, I changed my visa to the tier 4 visa, and I was able to work 20 hours a week, and I got on average £12 per hour. On exceptional days like bank holidays, I got paid an hour and a half. So if, for example, if you're earning £10 per hour usually, then on bank holidays you get paid £15 per hour. Sometimes you could get paid £18-20. Really depends on your wage. In the UK there are 8 national bank holidays, so you have 8 days in a year to earn double pay. I also did some night shifts for my agency, working as a shelf stacker in Sainsbury's, and we got paid £2 more per hour from shifts worked between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. I'm not sure if that's a standard for all employers or all other jobs that you do, but from my experience, night shifts pay a lot better than day shifts. It is very important to know that there are restrictions to the amount of hours you could work and the type of work you could do as an international student. During term time, max you can do is 20 hours, and during holiday you can work as much as you want. Personally, during holidays I worked as much as I could. When others were traveling and having fun and going for holidays and everything, like I was grinding. I would work like sometimes 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, and then wish for school to come back so I can go back to 20 hours just so I could take a break. Long story short, let's dive right into the numbers. So on here I have a copy of my P800, which is a tax document that gets sent to you at the end of the tax year, detailing how much you got paid and how much you paid as tax. And if you paid too much tax, they're going to tell you how much more you paid and how you can get refunded. And also, if you paid less tax, they're going to tell you how much you owe and how you're going to pay back. So keep in mind that this document is for the tax year 2022 to 2023. So anything before or after that is not detailed here in this document. So during that time, I got paid £77 from Appetite for Work, and my income tax was £15, £2,850 from Tastily, and I paid 0 tax on that amount. Tastily Ltd, again, I got paid £610, paid 0 tax. Profiles Personnel, £7,259, and paid tax of £462. Surrey County Council, I got paid £1,164, and income tax 0. Sift Online, which was another agency I worked for, Indeed Flex, they paid me £1,000 and I paid £200 as income tax. Scattered Goods Agency, which is another agency I worked for as well, paid me £747 and I had to pay £150 of income tax. So in total I got paid £13,716 during that year, and my tax-free allowance was £12,570. A tax-free allowance is a standard amount on which you don't pay tax. So everybody is entitled to a tax-free allowance of £12,570 in the UK, and anything you earn above that tax-free allowance, that is what gets taxed. And you can get taxed depending on your income bracket. It could be 20% tax if you're on the lower income bracket, or 40% or 30%, I'm not entirely sure, but essentially you get taxed only on the amount that is above 12,750. So my taxable income is then 1,146, which comes from 13,760, how much I earned, minus 12,570, my tax-free allowance, and I am on the basic rate of 20% tax. So 20% of £1,146 is £230. Remember, I'd paid £828 of tax, so 828 minus 229 is around £599. So the HMRC is supposed to refund me £600 of tax. Please let me know your thoughts on these numbers. Did you expect more or less? Please keep in mind that to be able to get this, I had to work, so this figure did not come easy. And if you're still thinking of coming to the UK and you plan on working to help yourself and fund your fees, whatever, just keep in mind that money is not easy to come by. You have to really work, and you have to come here with the right state of mind and be prepared to work. If you'd like to see a complete breakdown of my expenditures during the year 2022, click on this video next.